You're welcome to today's video, and in this video I would want to discuss the Metatrader 4 platform in which we all trade as professional forex traders. Just like the market is always situated at a designated point where there is access to the market by everyone. The market in forex business is mainly specifically done on the MT4 Metatrader platform or the MT5 Metatrader platform. This one before me here is the MT4 Metatrader platform. That's the first thing you should know, that there are different platforms, and these platforms sometimes are designed by the broker. As you can see, this is the Super Forex, and this is my own account, and then this is a currency pair, and this is the time frame in which I am trading right now. Now, there are three things you must know first about the Metatrader. The Metatrader is unique. It can be the MT4 or the MT5, like I said. Secondly, remember also that the Metatrader can also be designed or customized by the broker you are trading with. This one I'm using right now is customized by Super Forex, and you can have the one for other broker. I wouldn't want to mention names. Secondly, you must understand that you have to learn or get used or accustomed to any kind of Metatrader platform that is available to you. For example, if the broker gives you, for example, when I got this Metatrader from the Super Forex, I needed to study it. And so one of the things I want to do here right now is to show you actively, as you can see, this is an active trade going on, what it means or what it looks like to use the Metatrader 4. What are the features in it? I will be taking time to discuss that and also to show you that. And so, without further ado, I'll go straight by beginning with this. Let's go. Now, if you watch the Metatrader 4, it comes with a lot of features. Beginning from here, you see a lot of features: the file, view, insert, chart, tools, window, help. You also see a different kind of diagram here or features here. Each of them signify a specific purpose. You see new order and so on. You see the time frame. This is 1 minute, 5 minutes, and co. And then you see this different currency pair and so on. I wouldn't want this to bother you, so I want to take you to a neutral play. Okay, good. And let me just put something. If I want to change this, now I already have a template that I've already formed before. I just go to template, and I choose plain chart. You know, so this is plain chart. Good. Now, so that doesn't distract you, you can expand. See the way I drag here like this? You can expand it. You can take it back like that. So let's start with here. The first thing you see is the name of the broker. That is, if you downloaded from the broker, like you see here, Super Forex Real. That's the first thing. Number two, whatever currency you have opened here, like you can see the New Zealand dollar, United States dollar, you see it here. I opened it on the 1 hour time frame. You will see it here. That is 2. 3, you will see below it file. When you click the file, you will see new chart. If you click the new chart, a new chart like this will open. For example, look at it. GPY, that's which currency do you want to open? I click this, you see it. A new chart opens. Okay, so let's go to the former one. Good. Now, view, what language do you want? You can change the language if you want. Toolbars. The toolbars, standard, charts, line studies, that is all that you see here. These are the line studies. These are the line studies here. These are the charts here. These charts, these are your charts here. Got it here. Line studies, these are line studies here. Time frame, this is time frame here. So it all depends whichever one you want. You want to squeeze it, you want to make it large, you click here. You can see it's a larger like a microscope. You want to increase the number of charts that comes up, you click here. You can see it, all the charts comes up at once. You can see what I was talking about. And so that's that. You want to return back, just click it. This is it here. This is the one we were in. Just go here. Whichever one you want to do, expand it. Oh, it's okay, GBBDY, I just go and expand it. Whichever one, I have opened a lot down, which I'm working on. So I want to open this back. You just click here. So that is that. Now I want to remove this indicator here. Look at it here. One click trading. I click it. It is off. Good. Now this is view, like I said, market watch, the data window, navigator, terminal, strategy, the chart, full screen. If you click the full screen, it becomes a full screen. If you go to the view and you click the full screen again, it returns. And secondly, if you look at this place, you will see this is the market watch. Check what will happen once I click the market watch. You click it, the whole column for the currency pairs disappears. Now if you click it back, it will return back. Now assuming I click it and I didn't bring it back, you see this is a data window. You see? Good. You click it, it's gone. You click this, see what will happen next. Good. Now this is the navigator. The whole navigator that consists of a lot of things have just disappeared. And that gives you room for a mini larger screen. What do you do next? You click it, it comes back. How about this? This is your terminal. All this place here where you can see presently I'm trading and buying the US dollar Kano France. And then you can see it's almost getting to take profit, 0.30 profit as at this moment, and so on. This entire place is your terminal. If I click the terminal, you see it disappears. If I click it again, the terminal comes back. So these are the things you need to understand. Now this is also the strategy tester. If you click the strategy tester, this is where you test one indicator or the other. You can see arrays of my indicator experts. You can click any one of them, and then you want to test how formidable, how good, how special that indicator can be. What you need to do is click here and then you check it. It will tell you how superb that indicator is. If you click it, it disappears and return back to the normal thing. Now for example, assuming I want to place a trade, what I need to do is, I haven't looked at this market right now, and I see that this is a downward trend. H1 is a downward trend. At D1, H4 is a 4 hours, it's a downward trend. At day, 1 hour, 1 day, it's a downward trend. At 1 week, it is a downward trend. And then I squeeze it. You see the way I went up and down, dragging it up and down like this to give me enough room to see what is happening. I take this here, you can see this perpendicular line. I draw it here, you see it. I'm trying to analyze the market and show you what we do with the order. You can see this is the resistant line right now. This is the initial resistant line at this point. The price has been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's an original resistant line. Good. That's an opportunity for you to understand what resistant line and support line can do. This is also a resistant line being tested 1, 2, 3. That is original because it has been tested more than twice. At this point, I expect the price to come down to this place because this is a support line. It either gets to this place, and after hitting this place, it has two choices: either to bounce back upwards to this place, or it continues a breakthrough via down this place. Okay, I want to place the order. What I need to do is, I've decided I'm going to sell. It's a nice opportunity, and it's expected to get down to this place. What I need to do is, how much do I have? 30.41 US dollar. What is the free margin remaining? 1.17. And so what I need to do is click new order. When you click the new order, you see it here. You choose your lot. Be careful what lot you choose, because this is about percentage. This is 1%. This is I think 10%. Yes, and this is a standard lot. 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. It's just dividing this by 100. You know, you know the major percentage of the amount of money you want to use. If I use this right now, I am using 1% of my money, 2% of my money, 0.1 is 10% of my money, and so on. So let me just use 0.02 since it's an explanation. If it's a good opportunity, let me use 0.02 here. And then what I need to, I don't bother myself about putting the stop loss or take profit here. What I just put a comment here is I can just write it, okay, during training, so that I'll know when I placed it, you know, and to stop at 0.64. See it here, this is where I expect it to stop. I just put the information there, and then I say sell. It tells me not enough money. I go, because of the leverage remaining, I go to 0.1, and let's see if it will go. Sell. Good. You see it has just entered. Now I need to put a stop loss. I drag it up here to this place. This is my stop loss, to the initial resistance, and then this is my profit. I take it downwards in case it breaks through. You see 3.45. You can see it here. You can see it 3.23, 3.5, 3.6, then 4.0. That is 394 pips. You can see the pips here. These are the pips. You can see the pips here. This is 234 pips. You don't count the last one. You just take note of the first three. Always always forget about the last digit. That is in unit. Take the numbers before the last digit. At this point will be if I'm going to take it to this resistance, to this support level, will be 1. I'm expecting to get 1.06 US dollar, and then this is going to be 101 pips. So I take it up a bit so that I can really get there. So this is going to be 0.79, 0.83, and 83 pips. To maximize my profit, I leave it at 1.06. So that is that. So you can see it is embedded in this line. You can see it here. So I can put the line down. See the way I'm adjusting it. Double click this line, take it down, so that you can drag this to this place. So that is that. So I have just placed the trade. You just saw the way I did it. I did my analysis before I did it, and then before I placed the order, and surely to get there, because this is where it's expected to stop. This is the next support level on ground. This is the next resistance on ground. You can see it beginning from here. It was able to break through. This was the former resistance support level. It broke through it and came down, and then we expect that it will break through, or otherwise it returns back. So this is what we do with the new order. I don't begin to fix values here. What I do is I interpret it from the movement here. Now what is this? This is about the meta code. When you get advanced, you understand that in the meta code you can design your own indicator and do a lot of changes in your indicator. Secondly, also, this is where you register your virtual server. For example, you don't want to be using the internet from my mobile phone. As you can see, this is my iPad. The internet is connected using from my iPad right now, and I'm sending it through a touchable to my laptop. And so that's what I do throughout the day. I can just load Zane or MTN or Globalcom 2005, and I restrict it by shutting down all other app on my laptop, and no download, no upload, no update of my Windows, and ensure that it works only with my laptop. That takes me for about a month, and I'm always on trade. Here you can see this is my account, Super Forex Real. In this place, if I pay 10 US dollar for 1 month, my laptop will be on the internet via the satellite of this server here, and it will be working without the need for subscribing to any internet locally for 1 month. If I put 27 US dollar, it will work for 3 months. If you do 95 US dollar, it will work for 12 months. This is about 20 something 30 something thousand naira in the local currency for 12 months. Our discount to 21%, which is all right. And 247, you can use indicators, you can use expert advisors, which will help you to make more profit. You understand? Using this. If you click next, what happens next? You begin to see how to make a payment. You see it, and payment to see, you can see either pay by Visa and so on, which I'm not willing to do. So bye bye to that. Okay. I want to send this signal online. If you click this, what will happen is that it will take you to the Metatrader MLQ terminal, where you would see a lot of things, and you can see this is my own here. You can see Henry and Ab initio. I have placed my trade there as a signal for others, and it is at 0 USD. I do not charge people, and from time to time you can also look at my signal and see what I'm doing, and then you trade it. So this is what happens. This is how you go about that. With time you get to understand that this is the auto trading. The auto trading, for example, you have what we call experts advisors here. They can help you to trade. For example, I have one that I love so much, which is the light hamster scalping. If you carry this one here into, drag it into the platform here, you can see the whole thing. That is initial lot 0.01. That's the lot I've asked this robot to be using to trade for me. Take profit at 6 pip, virtual stop loss at 70, so that it doesn't hit stop loss so quickly, and also maximum spread. Any spread above 50, do not trade it. When I mean spread, I'm talking about the currency pairs. I will show you that. So I put it here and all that. You just indicate all this, and then you say okay, it appears here. Now what you now need to do is enable it by clicking here. Once you enable it, you can see I don't need to be online anymore. This guy, the robot, is now trading for me. Do you understand? It's trading for me right now. It don't need me to look at the system. It's trading for me. It's using this lot. It's taking profit for me at this lot, putting stop loss at this lot, start trading at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and stop trading at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The number of trades he can put at the same time is 2, and so on. So you have the right to put whatever you like. Now I want to remove it because I don't want it to trade for me. First thing is I'll stop the auto trading. I cancel it here. It's not going to trade anymore. And then I go to indicator test here, indicator list here. When I get to the indicator list, you see it here. So you can come here. This is advisor list here. You can see it, expert advisor list. You can remove it. So that is that. Hold on, please. Moved it. Okay, so that is for this. Now this is 1 minute chart. As you can see, this is the 1 minute chart. For example, now if you open this, okay, this is one of my indicators. Go to the template. I'm just trying to change that template. Okay, now if you go to the 1 minute chart, the 1 minute chart will show. You can see it, New Dollar USD, the 1 minute chart. If you click it, this is the 5 minute chart. Each bar here is for 5 minutes. Each bar, however long it is, it's for 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes is about to form here. You can expand it, make it big so that you can see it. The next 5 minutes is about to form and looks like an upward direction. 15-minute chart, you can see it. Each bar is 15 minutes. 30 minutes, each bar is 30 minutes. You see it, 1 hour, each bar is 1 hour. Each bar you see here took 1 hour to be formed, and this is a bullish bar stick. This is a bearish stick, as you can see it here. Good. And then if you click the 4 hour, you can see it here. You can see it, bullish, bearish. 1 day, each of them is 1 day. Now this whole 1 day you are seeing here, let me do this, insert shape, rectangular. I do this here. Now I just quoted here. This whole 1 day, you will see how big it is if you go to 5 minutes now. You can see it. All this movement you saw here took place in 1 day. Just click here, then click only here to move properly. You can squeeze it so that you can see it. You see it? All this is just 1 day. See where the 1 day ended? Go to 30 minutes, you will see it. You see? Go to 1 hour, you see? Go to 4 hours, you can see. So that's the power of the magnification following the day. The higher the time frame, the smaller the movement, the smaller the bigger picture. But when you take it to the smaller time frame, you see the bigger picture clearer. What exactly is it? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these 8 bars become 1 here. And when you take it to weekend, you can't find it again. Because that 1 day is hidden inside this. This is a bar for 1 weekend, which is still ongoing. This bar will conclude itself by Friday. Today is Tuesday. It will conclude itself by Friday. So that's very important. You need to know the advantages of the timing here. You saw when I did the analysis, I had to first of all check the time frame from 30 minutes to be sure it's consistent downtrend with 1 hour, downtrend with 4 hours, downtrend with day, and there I did what I had to do, and then I placed my order. So that is that. And if you can see it, the order is well and going. You can see it here. It has appeared during training 0.64. That is currency. That's the price where I intend to take my profit. And so that is that. Okay, now if you come here, this is a histogram form of the chart. This is the bar chart, and then this is a kind of picture histogram, and so on. So but it is preferable you use this so that you can see the opening of the price and then the closing of the price. For example, this is a bearish candle, and in this bearish candle, this is where the price opened, this is where the price closed, this is, let me show it good. This is where the price opened at this line. This is where the price closed. This is the high of the price. This is the low of the price. From this point, it moved to the next candle, which is a bullish candle, which opened here and closed here. And this is the high of the price, and this is the low of the price. That we will discuss in another topic where we'll be discussing about the understanding of the candlestick, how it works. If you really know how to understand the candles, if you really understand the candlestick, it will help you in being able to analyze the market and know the trend and know what to do when you're fixing prices and trying to place order, either buying or selling. So that is that. You can reduce it by clicking here, and then you're good to go. And I talked about magnifying here and reducing here. Now, if you click this, when you take it like this, for example, you want to go this way, and you do anything, for example, like this, you see it will return back to where it started from. But when you click this, and you don't click this, because this moves, scroll the chart to the end of the beginning, where it's starting. But if you click this, it gives you permission to move by clicking the scroll, clicking the arrow in this direction to the left. Click the arrow on the keyboard in the direction to the left, you see it going that way to any length you want it to go to. But once you click this, it automatically takes you quickly to the very beginning. So I don't click it except when I want to quickly get to the very beginning of the chart. Now see this arrow here, this chart shift. I can decide to shift it here. It will shift if I want to take advantage of the entire screen, and I don't want to leave any space there. You can drag it down here, or you can also take it down to this place. You understand me? So we can move it whichever way you like. Good. So that is that. Now what is this? These are indicators and so on that are found in the navigator. This is also a short description for the time frame, as you can see it here. And also this is about the all the templates I have. If for example, if I click any of the templates now, you can see it will change. You can see it now. This is my template for my indicator. This is an indicator I'll show you in the market. You buy them, and it's an indicator I've tested over the years. As you can see, the indicator right now gives me a clear indication of what to go. For example, euro, US dollar, it is good to sell. The number of bearish indicator red is small, and there's a signal here, as you can see in the 4 here to sell. And you can see it. This is the signal. Take profit here, 1, which it has already taken. Take profit 2, take profit 3. You can see there. So it's a very nice indicator, and when you click any of them, it changes. You can click here. Now you see it will change to, you can see it has changed to Aussie US dollar. If you click the New Zealand, anyone here, you see it, it will return back to it. You can see it has returned back. So it's a very nice trend. This was about 26,000 naira Nigerian currency, and about $75 US currency. So that is that. What's the next thing? The next thing is, let me return it back to the indicator where we had before. I click it back and I take it to my plain chart, as you can see. So that's how you do that. Now remember, if you click here, you'll see the currency pair. Let's talk about the currency pairs. Here you have all the currency pairs, 25, 25, 22, 25, on and on like that. Now if I click here, or this point here, excuse me, I'm coming, please. If you click the symbols, you see them here. You see it. Now if you click Forex Basic 1, they will show. See it here. If you click Forex Basic 1, they will show. Forex Exotic, they will show. Forex Basics, they will show. Now if you want to know what is here, you can see them. These are currencies under Forex Basic 2. Forex Cross, you can see them here. You can see the cross 2s here. Those ones without the United States dollars. And then you can see the crosses 3. All of them are without the United States dollar. And then you see the free exotic. You can see the Forex Basic here. Basic 1. If you click show, they will all show. Do you understand? So it's as simple as that. I don't need to do that. I've already done that here. So you can see everything here. The New Zealand dollar 25, GBP USD, that is the Great Britain United States dollar spread. So let me explain this to you. This is the bidding price. You can expand it like this. You can also expand it like this. You can expand it like this. You can see it. So this is the bidding price. That's the price at which you want to buy. The asking price at which you want to sell. That's as simple as that. If you see it now on the New Zealand dollar, 0.65084. You can see 0.65084. So that is that. If you click here, go to property. That's where you adjust anything you want here. Go to colors. That's where you adjust whatever you want. The background is white, but foreground is black. All these things written in black, and so on. If you want to bring in that of the asking price too, you can click here, and then you see show ask line. You can see it. Okay. If you see it now, you have the 2 lines. You see it red and black. This is 0.65107, 108. You can see it here, and so on. So these are all the prices. Now you look for the spread. Now you can see Euro CHF is 20. You can move it up. It is 20 pips, and so on. 22 pips, 25, 25, 25, 30, 30 pips, 26, 20 pips. You can move this one up. You know, the ones with 20, 20 pips. You can move the Euro New Zealand dollar up 20 pips. You can see it. You move the 22 pips here. 22 spread, I mean, sorry, not pips. You drag it up here. So you can see 20, 20, 22, 20, 25, 25, 25, 30, on and on like that. The New Zealand US dollar is 25 pips. It means that you will first have to settle 25 pips in terms of currency pips in negative before you now come to positive. So it will move from minus 25 to minus 24, minus 23, and then it will come down to 0, and then you start having plus 1, plus 2, and so on. That's how you make the profit there. Okay, I haven't said that. The next thing you should know is if you click here, it's off. You now have all this. You can also add the two of them. All you need to do is you can see it, just drag it upwards here. The two of them can be together. Just place your cursor on it, get the arrow, see it here. So I want to deal with this now only, so I take off this. Now when you place your trade, when you open your account, you see all your accounts here. You can see the one without name, it's usually a demo. The ones we name are real accounts. Okay, at this juncture you see the indicators. The indicators are divided into 4. You have the trend, which you can see here, and these are all the indicators under the trend. This is a moving average. You put it on the line, you see moving average 14. So this is the moving average. All you need to do is you drag them into this place, and then you put your 14 here. That's how I put that 14, and so on. You can adjust it the way you want. You can change the color and so on. So that is that. Now envelope, Ichimoku Kinkoyo, and all that are here. The oscillators is also here, and then you have the volume. What's volume? So that you know how many traders are trading at the same time all over the world. You can see presently right now how many of us are selling at this juncture, because I am selling at this juncture. If you check it here, it began with 738 persons. You can see the dollar coming out, and this is 492 persons right now all over the world is trading this market, and they are selling. At this point you can see about 1,575 persons believes he should buy, and that was, I'm sure that was before it got to this resistance, support level, thinking it was going to move upwards. As you can see, it's already trying to break through, but we don't know if it will be a fake breakthrough, fake out, or real breakthrough. So that is just that, as you can see here. So a lot of persons tried it here, believing it's going to cut up back just like this, bam, hit here, bounce here on this support level, and bounce up, on and on like that. But these persons believe that no, this guy is not going to bounce, this currency is not going to bounce, this currency is going to break through, and you can see them already lining up. So that's how you know you are not alone when you are trading. You check the volume and so on. So that is that. This line indicates above 1,000 persons. This line indicates 2,000 persons. So once you see this, you know they're already above 2,000. If you put it like this, you see 2,264. Now you have the volume, you have the B Williams also. For example, if you put the B Williams, you just take maybe the market facilitator in this, you take it in here, you click OK, you see what happens here. This is also telling you how the market is going. Now I want to remove these things. What I need to do is click here, click indicator, you can see it here, click this, delete it, click the volume, delete it, close. You can see it now. I've taken them away. Now this is the market. The market, these stuffs don't come naturally. There was nothing under here at the time I got this. There was nothing here at the time I got this Metatrader 4 when I installed it. Sorry, and at the time I installed it, I needed all these indicators. These indicators don't come with the Metatrader 4 like you have them here. Now, these are the default Metatrader 4 that naturally comes with it, inbuilt to the Metatrader 4. And then these ones, I get them from the market here. As you can see, if I click the market will appear here at the terminal. You give it some time, it will appear here at the terminal, and there I can select. So you see, all I need to do is adjust it upwards. You see it, take it upwards, and you see it. See it. Now this is the market. These are the main structures, the main stuffs. You see some of them you have to pay $250. This is free, some $6. This is free. Look at the experts as well. Click the indicators. If you click the indicators also are the ones I showed you there. You can download from anyone. All you need to do is check. Now what do you do if you want to download? All you do, okay, I want to download this. Just click. If you want free, so that you don't waste your time searching, you see new. If you want to search it by price, you want to search it by free, if you click the free, you see it, they all appear. Good. Then I want this identified trend, you click it, it comes up. And then if you want to download it, I have downloaded before. Let me show you one I have not downloaded so that I see the way it is. Okay, you can say, okay, movie average arrow, I have not downloaded it. You see it, just click download, and well, you click here, it will appear and it will go back to that place. Okay, let me remove it. Good. Now it will appear here if you click the download. It will appear. So like I said, these are all the indicators. These are the ones I downloaded from the market, and they are very good. You can take your time and study them very well. Now if you download an expert advisor, the expert advisor will come in here. This is where the expert advisor will come in. So like I said, you can always take from there. These are the ones I've downloaded. This is my own personal software which I developed and have been so useful to me, the Android Fibonacci EA, which I developed myself. And so you can see here, these are tools for analyzing. So you click here, the price is back. Click here, the terminal is back. You can just reduce the terminal downwards this way. And then what else? Go back and then click your trade. Your trade is on. And then you just move on. It's no problem. As you can see, one of them just hit take profits, close to $1, the USD CHF. Wow, that's beautiful. What did I do at that time? I was buying, and you can see the indicator. My indicator is still saying buy, and so I'll return back to business. It was at 0.10. I'll click the new order at 0.10, and then I'll put it there. Second placement. The first one was taken, and then I'll buy. Yes, see it? All my indicator trend is telling me buy, which is consistent, and I'll drag it. So how many profit do I want? To this point is okay, and that is how many pips? 5.9 pips, and this will take about a week to be implemented. You can see my bullet arrow is indicating buy. All the candle stuffs are indicating buy, and you can see here too my trend line is corresponding the buy indicator plus the day one. If you bring it down to H4, let's see what the 4 hour is talking about. Let's see what the 4 hour is advising. You can see it, it is still on a green, buy, and so on. So that is that. Trading the forex market is interesting, it's beautiful. You see another one, $1 is already there. This is the one I just fixed, the NZ, US dollar, New Zealand, and the United States dollar. It's on. So trading is so simple. All you need to do is know how to analyze the market and be good at what you do. I like to advise you to find time to be fond of the Metatrader. Come often to the Metatrader to play with it. It's an advantage. You get to know a lot of things. This is also for analyzing. If you click here, you can use this to check the pips from here to here. You can see it. This is under the 1 hour, that's 36 times 1 hour. So 36 times 1 hour is 36 hours, 68 pips, and this is the current price at 0. This is the price here. You can see it at 0.65077, corresponding with this black here. So that is that. They call that the crosshair. This is draw vertical line. I want to draw a vertical line. You can see the date. You can delete it by double clicking, left click and delete. Now this is perpendicular line. When I want to do my resistor, you can see it. you have the price here. As you move it up and down, you can see the particular price where you are at that point in time. You want to remove it, double click it, and then click delete on your laptop. This is your draw trend line. I want to draw a trend line from here to here. Now remember, if you must use this, double click it, because it will first of all come with a long line. What you do is, at this place, remove this word ray. You will meet it like this by default. Click the ray away, and then you come here. You can change the size. You can change it to a smaller size. Okay, you see it that become smaller. You can change the color. You can change colors. You can see here, I want to change it to blue. You can see, you can change it to any color you like. You can delete it by left clicking, and then you delete. This is also important. You can see it. You want to check the channel. You can see it. I place it here. Place it here. You can see all the prices are coming on these spots. All the prices are coming. No, sorry, please. I'm talking to my mama here. All the prices are coming on this spot, and so you can test them. The first one here, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. At this point, you can be very sure that the equidistance can be used to vary the prices at one spot to the other. I think, okay, we still have two more. With this, you can write. In case you want to write one or two things so that you remember it, just take this A here, bring it here, and then you write training by Henry. You can adjust the size, 16 or whatever. You can change it to whatever style you like. Then you click. You can see it here, it appears. You can drag it to anywhere on the field. Now if you want to keep this, go to your template property and write it there. Offline chart is allowed. I mean, chart on foreground is allowed. You can put it there. It's very, very important so that you don't have issues coming back and not seeing it and so on. So you can see it here. So that is that. If you want to delete it, double click it and then delete. It's as simple as that. Well, these are thumbs up. Just place it here just to make prescription. Okay, I love what's happening here. I put the thumbs up. You can see it. You can double click. You can change the color of the thumbs up. You can put red. You can see it. It's as simple as that. You can see it. You also have arrow up. All it matters is whatever indication you want to. For example, I want to stop here. I just come here and put that sign of stop. You can see it. If I want to delete it, you delete, just press delete on your keyboard, and then you are done. So that's it. This is easy. I think I have been able to touch a lot about the MT4, and I'm certain that you understand the MT4 now. As much as possible, please remember to revisit this video on my YouTube channel, Forex Training by Henry, and please kindly subscribe to my video. And also you can visit my Facebook page on Forex Training by Henry. You see it on Facebook, my Facebook page. And also I run a monthly training Forex program for clients, a professional Forex training program for clients. As much as possible, you can join the group, and it goes for only 10,000 naira per month. It's simple, it's easy, it's profitable. You can take advantage of it. And as soon as payment is done or subscribe, I take you to the WhatsApp group, and then you join other clients there. At this juncture, I'd like to sign out. Thank you very much for visiting my YouTube channel. Bye.